the New York area is a mecca for family-owned businesses. That is, where sons and daughters follow their parents into the company. One of the best-known examples of just such a company is right here in Hicksville, Long Island. The company is Nuzzolese Brothers Ice Company, which began almost 85 years ago in Corona, New York. The business moved here in the mid-60s and today is one of the best-known providers of ice package products for supermarkets, convenience and drugstores, as well as airports and airlines throughout the greater New York area. The current president of the company is the third-generation owner, and his three sons, the fourth generation, are following close behind. To learn more about this vital business, we sat down with the company president, Vincent Nuzzolese.
We're manufacturing distributors of packaged ice cubes. You go into a convenience store or a supermarket, it's a prepackaged bag of ice in a freezer. We cover all Long Island, and we do all 5 boroughs, northern New Jersey and southern Connecticut. We do all the Stop and Shops, all of the drugstores, CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, King Cullen, Dairy Barnes, countless Associated supermarkets, Bravos, beer distributors, delis, and convenience stores.
I'm the new owner of Hicksville Beer and Soda as of January 25th, 2012. And from day one, Vinny came in here to introduce himself, to see how things were going. He looked inside his freezer, which we store his ice, and called one of his trucks over here and said, "Know what, the first load's on me." And as a new guy, you just appreciate him doing that for you, because nothing's easy running your own business. And from day one, he was there to take care of me, and I appreciated that. Then about every week or two, he comes and he checks up on me, not to try to sell me ice, but just to see how I'm doing. And it's nice to see that somebody as successful as he is still cares about the local business and the little guys. And it's been a pleasure working with him so far, and I look forward to doing a ton of business with him this summer in some hot weather.
What I find interesting is your ice is crystal clear, not typically like the kind of ice we find in our refrigerator at home.
When you get ice, your ice maker, your refrigerator, your freezer, the water fills up your ice maker and it sits there until frozen and it comes out. That's why it's white. Our ice freezes from the inside out and the water is constantly moving, unlike the home.
How pure is the ice that you manufacture here?
When we took over from my father and uncles, we put in this whole elaborate filtration system within a month of us taking over, and we were the first that I know anywhere that made the bold comment of, this product is manufactured by bottle quality water. A couple of years ago, the FDA labeled ice as a food, and it needs to be treated that way. The International Packaged Ice Association is a national organization. It's a watchdog of ice manufacturers within the industry, that we comply with all sorts of standards of quality to make our product. I'm on the board of directors. They just asked me to be part of that several months ago, and I believe in that cause.
What can I say about Nuzzolese Brothers? They're the best. Whether it's quality, stellar service, stringent delivery standards, emergency deliveries, whatever I need, they're there for me. They take a lot of my work away from me. With weekly calls, they're really on top of their game, always making sure I have product in the store and that I'm there to serve my customers. Nuzzolese, the best.
Burkowski Ice and Nuzzolese Brothers Ice have been working together since probably the early to mid-90s. Even though I guess we're technically competitors, a good relationship formed there, and we've done business with them since then, and they've always been great to work with. They're a nice family company, have a lot of the same values that we do. They respect their customers in the same way we do, make a good quality product and feel strongly about it. My dealings with Vinny Nuzzolese have always been great. He's very helpful, very knowledgeable in the business, and is always there to lend a piece of helpful advice in this very specialized industry.
It takes hard work. It has to be hands-on. You need to be surrounded by good people. You need people that you can trust. And I'm privileged to say I have all that. I have all the right ingredients to make Nuzzolese Brothers Ice what it is.
I operate a number of 7-Elevens on Long Island, and I met Vin Nuzzolese several years ago. I came into one of my stores in Hicksville, and he approached me on the ice business. He described his business as a family-run operation. That really caught my interest. Vin, to me, has been a stand-up individual, responsible proprietor for what he sells me. Most recently, we had some severe weather here on Long Island back in August, and his trucks were rolling 24/7 to get us ice to support my community, his community. I happen to have a store in Hicksville. He operates out of Hicksville. It was a perfect marriage. Whenever I need anything from Vin Nuzzolese or the Nuzzolese company, he's either a phone call or text away, and we'll get what we need.
When you consider that you're the third generation, were you really groomed to take over this company by your parents?
Yeah, absolutely. My father used to drive the truck. I went on the truck with him. Either you like it or you don't. But yeah, throughout the years when I was growing up, we did everything from stacking pallets to sweeping the driveway outside, and we did everything that anybody else would do. And I think that's what gives me the edge. And when my brother was here, Mike, that nobody's going to tell us, that this is hard or this is, because I did it, he did it, and that's what makes us different.
And now your three sons are following in your footsteps.
Yeah, I mean, listen, all I could do is expose it to them. I can't make somebody love this. It's a tough business. There's a lot of overhead. There's a lot of hours. And someday I'm going to wake up and it's going to hurt to get out of bed. Hopefully my kids are ready at that point. So I have, Vincent pretty much involved with distribution. Robert involved with sales. I'm going to teach him. And Christopher involved with production.
Right now we have a shuttle truck that goes back and forth to both buildings every day, where it brings the ice over here to our distribution center, where the ice is cured for 24 hours before it goes out. Every day they'll just load up our freezer here, and all the ice will go back out on the trucks the next morning, and then we'll load it up again. Right now he's harvesting one of the 300-pound blocks that we use. It takes roughly around 4 days to freeze. It freezes from the bottom up. The water circulates in there, so it's crystal clear. Right now, Kenny is making the block perfectly rectangular, because when the water is circulating in the tank, the top layer is always a little wavy. So right now he's just making it smooth. It's going to be perfectly rectangular, and the snow drops into our melting pit that has radiant heat in it, and just dump the water into the sewer. See, now the block is all done. He'll brush off all the snow, and now it's perfectly rectangular. It's all smooth and square. This is one of our shot slides. It has a bottle holder in it and 2 tracks. Everyone gets these during the summer, of course. Put it right on your table in your backyard barbecue and have yourself a great time.
This could be a very complex business. In the summertime, it's all hands on deck. It's 7 days a week. It's 24 hours a day. We get calls all from morning till night. The trucks roll from 6 in the morning to 2 a.m. and they come back, they load up, they go back out. We do all the airports. It's all day, it's all night. If anybody calls in any given area, we'll be able to dispatch a truck right to that store. It's a challenge every summer. It really is. It grows, more stores come, and to get the ice to every store and keep everybody happy, it's a full-time job.
And there you are, a look inside one of the area's most unique family-owned businesses, Nuzzolese Brothers Ice Company. I'm Doug Llewelyn, reporting from Hicksville, New York.